Hi everyone, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So today in our live, I thought I would share with you the fun little stamp set, the Zany Zebras. As soon as I saw this in the catalogue, I knew I just had to have it, and I intend doing a class on it as well as an online class, and we could even do it for our Stampin' Card Club, so keep an eye out for that. Now I've teamed it up this week with the lovely new Playing with Patterns DSP. Now this is a 6x6 pack of paper, so you're getting 24 sheets of different designs, so that's one lot here. Can you see that? I haven't put the colours down the side yet because I've only just got the paper. So it goes with Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, Purple Posy and Whisper White. And then, excuse me, this is our second lot. So there's lots of pretty colours and lots of, I suppose, zany patterns. But as soon as I saw the stamp set and I saw this paper, I knew I wanted to team the both of them up. So with part of this suite, now Zany Zebras is not part of this suite. So part of this suite is the paper, your Playing with Patterns resin dots, and this lovely ribbon combos. So you've got your Purple Posy, Coastal Cabana and the Night of Navy. We're going to use the Night of Navy today. So that's all part of this Playing with Patterns suite. Now also too, I don't have it with me. Just a minute. Yep, I do. So in the new beginner's brochure, we have got the Zany Zebras as part of it. So that's it there. And it's also available in the annual catalogue. And you can actually buy the whole bundle, I suppose you would call it, and you get the stamp set, the clear D block, Whisper White cardstock, the memento, tuxedo black memento, watercolour pencils and a pack of dimensionals. So that's pretty good value for $101.75. Okay, so let's get on with it. So what I thought I'd do is use a sheet of that DSP, Pick a Pattern DSP, and I've actually, hey Rose, how are you? So I actually did up a design on how I cut my DSP. I wanted it basic and quick, and then I did up 3 different ways of using the DSP. So they're quick and easy, but we're going to do 2 today, and I've already done one, which is this one here. So this is the card that I've already done. So that's it there. It's just simple stamping. I've used a couple of the dots. I've stamped our zebra in memento, and I'm using the same DSP all the way through, but I've changed out I'm using the same colours all the way through, but I've rearranged them. But you'll see in a minute. I hope you've been keeping well, Rose. So, okay, so let's get on with it. Now, I've grabbed a piece of of Whisper White, and I've actually embossed it in the subtle 3D embossing folder. Okay, then what we're going to do is grab our piece of DSP. Now I cut my DSP back just a tiny little bit more, but if I did it over again, I'd keep it the same width. You could use the other side of it if you wanted to, but I'm just going to use the same side. Yeah, I've been pretty good, Rose, thanks. I hope the cold's not affecting you too much. I've just got to get my fingers moving of a morning. So all we're going to do is stick this down at the bottom of our embossed Whisper White, just like that. And we're going to trim it off at the side. Sometimes I find it just as easy to do it this way. Better to be too much than too narrow. Then all we're going to do is get our DSP. I just need a piece of tape, not our DSP, our ribbon. And I'm just grabbing some Terran tape. And I'm just going to put these down at the back. Now everyone's different on how they do ribbon. You could use mini glue dots if you wanted to, but I just do it this way. Just let me find my ribbon. And of course I can't find it now. Here it is. So all I'm going to do is put this yeah, it is still cold here too, Rose, and my feet are a little bit wet because I went out and changed the hose, so, and I haven't changed it, but I'm just feeling the chill now. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do, just like that. And then I'm going to stick this piece to a piece of Purple Posy. They're simple little cards. And then I think we'll stick this straight to our base card. And our base card is Night and Navy. And I've just done my narrow border around the edge. I like to do about, as you know, Rose, about 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes I'll do wider. I like to keep people on their toes. Now, I'll just show you what I did with the excess piece that I trimmed off on this piece. So all I did was put it on a smaller piece of Whisper White. I did the same thing with the ribbon. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to stick this on the inside of our card. Now I have got a piece of tape on the back, so I'll take that off. And we're just going to stick that just there like that. Okay, and that's nearly basically our card. Now I've cut a circle from the layering circle dies, and I'm going to grab one of our zebras. Now there's 3 different zebras in the set, so I've used him on one. I think we'll use this one on this card, and we're going to use the zebra on the other card. I didn't plan it like that. That's just the way it panned out. So I'm happy about that. Then we're going to put the lid on that. We're going to stamp him right in the centre of our circle, just like that. And we're going to, I've cut a larger size of Coastal Cabana, using the same dies, the layering circles. And we're going to stick, actually I might just do it like this, I think. Just for something different. What do you think? Instead of just putting it in the middle. And all we're going to do then is get some dimensionals. One lot, another lot. Hey Sharon, how are you? What are you doing on Facebook? You should be out enjoying yourself. And all we're going to do is stick that like that. And we're going to, I think we'll use Happy Birthday. Just bear with me. Bring in my strappy basket of scraps, Whisper White Berry Vanilla, and we're going to stamp this in Night of Navy right in the middle. Just, oh, that's the wrong one. That's because I don't put my labels on. That's all right. We could handle that. So we're going to use Night of Navy. Stamp that in the middle. Oops, oops, oops. Put that card out of the way. And I'm just going to grab our classic label punch, and we'll punch that out just like that. And where do you think? Down the bottom? And all we're going to do, is it cold up there, Sharon? You should be out in the sun, down the beach. No, it's too early for the beach, too cold for the beach yet. Although it was nice on the beach this morning here. So I'm just going to put that down there, just like that. And I think we will add a couple of, I can't find my dots. I've got a big mess. No, I'll put the dots on in a minute as soon as I find them. So that's card number 2. Now we're just going to do card number 3. And it's basically the same again, except I've changed the colours around again. So again, I've grabbed a piece of Coastal Cabana and I've embossed that with the Subtles 3D embossing folder. So again, I'm using the same pattern paper. I haven't changed it over, but you could if you wanted to. And we're just going to stick that down the bottom of our embossed Coastal Cabana. Just like that. Again, trim that off. Just like that. We'll grab some of our tape again. just put it to the back, or as I mentioned, use your mini glue dots if you wanted to. And we're going to grab our ribbon, just like that. It's a bit low. I'm just eyeballing, still a little bit low. I'm just eyeballing this. That's better. That's better. So that's all we've done with this piece of paper. Okay, and then we're going to stick this to a piece of Night of Navy. Just like that. And then we can stick this to our base card, which is Purple Posy. And again, just for you, Rose, I've left a narrow edge around it, 1/8 of an inch. Now I've already stamped my inside of the card, so I'll do that as well. I'll stick that in while we're going. Just like that. That's all done, and that's our card so far. I'm quite liking those colours actually. I didn't know how they'd go, but I quite like it. Then I grabbed a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I've die cut it with a die from the Tasteful Labels dies. I don't have it here with me. Just bear with me. So this is the Tasteful Label dies. It's got lots and lots of lovely different shape label dies that you can use for everything. So I've actually used this one here. Okay, I just thought it'd be nice to have a change. So we're just going to stamp this up. We're going to stamp our third zebra. And I think he will just fit on, just like that. Yeah, piece of cute. And it's got this little bit of a shadow in the set as well, so I thought we might put a little shadow under him, under his little feet. Just there. Now, if you wanted to, you could easily colour these zebras if you wanted to, but I've left them blank. And what we're going to do now is grab some dimensionals, and here there it is. And we're just going to put some dimensionals on the back. And I'll put one in the middle for good measure. Take the sticky lids off. and we're gonna stick that about there. I think that looks pretty straight to me. And then I think we will use Kick Up Your Heels. Oh, I already stamped that. Will that fit in the label punch? Yep, look at that, perfect. So we're going to punch this out with our classic label punch. And we're going to pop this up. I don't know where, but we will pop it up. Got to use all your bits and pieces of the dimensionals. And we don't need that piece after all that, because what I'm going to do, just put a little bit of glue on this side, because this is already popped up. I'm going to just put it there like that and just stick that down there a little bit. Actually, that's just a little bit too high there. That's better. Keep playing, keep playing. Now, I can't find... I just had them because I showed you them. Just bear with me. Sorry. Oh, here they are. Staring me in the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some dots. We might do the purple ones, eh? Purple posy. One. I like these actually. 2, 2, 3. And then while we've got them out, we'll do our other card that we couldn't do, and I'll use the other colours. 1, 2, move that down there, and we'll use a smaller one up there. And that is our third card. So this was our layout. So it's one piece of DSP, and that was how I cut it. Now I will be posting this on our on my blog. So I did up 3 designs, layouts for cards. So that was card number 3. That's card number 2. And that was card number 1. So I've basically used all the same colours, but I just swapped them around just a little bit. Okay, so have a go. And if you do have a go, please share. I love seeing everyone's work. Thanks, Rose. Okay, well, enjoy your weekend, and I hope you get lots of crafting done. Sharon, you enjoy yourself, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. See ya. All right.